What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Unstable, special edition, Tub Ring, A Choice of Catastrophes review edition. Last month, Tub Ring put out a new album. It's been their first album in a while, at least their first full-length album in a while. And a lot of us thought Tub Ring were done, and it was very, very cool to see a new album from these guys. I'm a little biased as I love Tub Ring. They've always been cool to me. I recorded my When Halloween Was Forever CD at Rob Kleiner from Tub Ring's house, and he produced the whole thing. And I've been working with those guys, been doing shows with them, and have known them personally since the Kare Mafia days. So it's a little bit of a biased review, but still, I'm a Tub Ring fan, and when something sucks, it sucks, and when something's good, it's good, and I'm gonna be honest about it. You put the album in, the first track is Time For Me. And this track sounds like it picks up right after their last album, Secret Handshakes, left off. It kind of flows seamlessly. If you were to put that last album in and then put this one in next, you wouldn't notice a thing. You would think it was the same album. Track 2, Reevaluation. This is a really, really good song. It reminds me a lot of something that could have been on The Great Filter. Track 3, Without You. It's a very different song, but I like it. It's sort of acid jazzy, but the vocals are very hip-hop. Sounds like old school hip-hop, poetry style. The music, and like I said, the music is more acid jazz. This doesn't sound like typical Tub Ring at all, and that turns out to be awesome. It's pretty original, and it's definitely a very interesting track. Not everyone's gonna like it, but I liked it. Track 4 is Not Before Our Time. This one reminds me a lot of their album Secret Handshakes, sort of mixed with their side project Super 8-Bit Brothers. If I had put this CD together, I would have probably put this track as the first track. It's very catchy, and it's very soothing and welcoming. I'm very impressed with this song. Also, lyrically, it seems to be very meta, to me anyway. Track 5. This song, man. Track 5 is proper funds. Holy fucking shit. Wow. That's all I can say, man. Wow. This fifth track on here, man, this is worth buying the album alone. This one song, it's really short too, and somehow it's just great. It doesn't sound anything like Tub Ring. It doesn't sound anything like anything else that I know of. Very cool track, very different. It's just great. Like I said, it's worth buying the album just for the fifth track. Track 6 is Impress Your Creators. This is the first track on the album that sounds like old school Tub Ring. If you really love old Tub Ring, Impress Your Creators is for you. More specifically, this reminds me of the Zoo Hypothesis era. In fact, unless I'm wrong, it seems to continue the story and serves as a direct sequel to the track Alexander in Charge. It definitely references the track, and you'll get it when you hear it if you know that song. Track 7, Secular Haze. Now, I saw the track on the track list and was like, that's crazy. They have a song named as the same as a Ghost song. But as it turns out, they actually covered a Ghost song, and they killed it. This track is covered perfectly. It has giant changes to the music, and that makes it Tub Ring, but lyrically they kept it the same, and they covered the song perfectly, but somehow turned it into a Tub Ring song. And it was a pleasant surprise, and it fits perfectly on its spot in the album. If you don't know the original, you will not even notice that this is a cover. You'll just be jamming the new Tub Ring song. Track 8, Built to Last. I think anyone that was a Tub Ring fan, they have a certain sound in mind when they hear that Tub Ring's recording a new album. Built to Last is that song. It embodies the sound that you think you're going to get with the whole album. This one could have been on any of their albums and will make old school fans very happy. Newcomers should enjoy this too. Trying Again. The lyrics and delivery come off very current. Musically, it is another one that reminds me of The Great Filter. It's a great song, very rad. Track 10. This song is very fucking strange. I didn't quite get it lyrically or conceptually, but musically it's fun. The whole track is fun. The band seems to be enjoying themselves. I like this song, and with that being said, this is one of the worst original songs on the album. Even though it's better than 90% of everything else that's going on in music, it's still not as great as the rest of the greatness that's on this album. But I still like it. I can't pronounce the name of the song, that's why I skipped over it and just called it track 10. I have no fucking idea how to pronounce the name of the song. Track 11, The Doubters. Wow. Tubbring has never done a song like this. It's very metal, very brutal, experimental, but yet totally Tubbring-y fun. I replay this one a lot. It hit me hard. It brings me right back to being excited after getting over track 10. Track 12, Remember the Time. This one shocked me. I wasn't surprised that the boys did a pop cover. It's just a strange one to cover. I didn't expect more covers on this album, but this track is fun. They have balls of steel for even attempting to do a Michael Jackson song. But they did it, and they pull it off. It feels very personal to Kevin, and I don't know if this one is sentimental to him or not, but it sounds like it is in his voice. My complaint with this one is it goes on for a long time and loses me musically by the time it's over. I see why it's concluded on this project. It fits, but in length, it kind of hurt the album as a whole. Luckily, there is one more song to reel you back in. Track 13, Leaving. This is the last song. It fits perfectly as the closer of this album. And if this is the last Tubbring album, this song is the perfect way to end the band. It's beautiful, very jazzy, and feels like the fellas in Tubbring are telling us goodbye. It makes me smile and brings up sadness at the same time. There's a lot of emotion going on here, and the music and lyrics are perfect. Very, very good song. Overall, I give this album a 9.5 out of 10. If you're a Tubbring fan, I think you'll be happy with this. You need to go get it. If you're a Super 8-Bit Brothers fan, I think you should go get this Tubbring album. Even if you haven't liked the ones in the past, I think you'll like this one. And if you're new to Tubbring, I suggest you check out Tubbring, A Choice of Catastrophes. If you would like, you can even check their Bandcamp, and they have it up there that you can even listen to it for free before you buy it. And I think it's the kind of album that once you listen to it, you will buy it. Support the band, buy this album, and I'll see you next time. Morning Coffee with Mr. Unstable, special edition. Tubbring, Choice of Catastrophes. Mr. Unstable, out.